Peace and welcome to another 5-minute review episode. Today, we are taking a look at the NES Power Pack. The NES Power Pack is a homebrew cartridge. I bought mine from retrousb.com for about $120. I purchased it right before I purchased a Retron 5, so I haven't used the Power Pack as much as I would have otherwise. It comes in a transparent red case and a CF slot on the top. The cart has a solid build, and it has the exact same shape and size of official NES cartridges. They even throw in a nice custom sleeve for your Power Pack. And considering the price of this cartridge, mine will either be in a console or in this sleeve. It uses a compact flash memory card. I don't know why they didn't choose just a standard SD memory card. The Retro USB website claims compact flash is used instead of something else like SD for maximum speed. But I find that to be a weak excuse. When the games are only 250 to 500 kilobytes, it doesn't take long to copy them to or from an SD card. CF cards can be from 90 to 100 megabytes per second, and SD cards from 6 to 30. But you only need to copy all of the games onto the card once. So to be honest, I would rather have it use an SD card. I had to go out and purchase a CF card as I have never owned one and never had a use for one until I purchased the Power Pack. On the bright side, you don't need to install any software. You just drag and drop the ROMs onto the CF card. I would recommend creating directories for each letter in the alphabet so you can scroll and find games you want easily. This cart will not work on a Retron 5. The software used does not handle the extra functions of the cart. However, if you are using a console that is hardware emulated like the Retro Duo, then it will work. It works on the original model NES. I don't have a top loader, but I have read that it works on that as well. The graphics and the sound will not be any different than if you use the actual cart. Frame rate, slowdown, or any lag you experience are not because of the cart or the ROM. That is because of the hardware. Since the games are being played through the original hardware of the NES, it's a console issue. The Power Pack has a built-in Game Genie, and it allows up to 5 codes at once, so it's improved on the original Game Genie for the Nintendo, which only allowed 3 at a time. Your saves can be copied to and from the CF card and PC for use on emulators if you like. One example of this coming in handy, you could play games on the PC, then copy the save over to continue where you left off on the NES with the Power Pack. One thing that works that some people may not think about is the fact that Famicom Games will also work. They run on the same hardware in Japan, just with a different pin set. So that gives you even more games to choose from. And if you want to go one step further, you can take some of those Japanese Famicom ROMs and find the English patches. You can play Japanese games you may have never played before, and in English. The main issue about the Power Pack is the price. The functions all work like they should, and it can save you a lot of money. With the cost of some of these games getting into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars, this is one of the most cost-effective ways for most people to play some of those really expensive cartridges. In my opinion, it would come down to this, a Retron 5, or a Raspberry Pi. If you want the true experience, and on original hardware, then the Power Pack or the EverDrive N8 are the way to go. On the other hand, if you want to play some retro games on your HD TV and without having a bunch of different consoles hooked up, then you might want to think about a Retron 5 or the Raspberry Pi. The Power Pack is a little bit expensive, but consider the alternative in buying all those NES games and the convenience of having every NES game already in the console. No need to ever switch carts again. I am ICC, and I am out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.